The 2002 Shinobi game by Overworks is a fascinating little oddity that deserves a little more attention. Unlike the previous games in the series, this title puts you in the control of Hotsuma, the current wielder of the demon sword Akujiki. Akujiki must be fed with the souls of your enemies, and if its hunger isn't satiated in a reasonable amount of time, he starts feeding on the life force of Hotsuma. The goal of the game is to stop the evil sorcerer Hiruko, who has summoned an army of demons to torment Tokyo. It's your typical fantasy nonsense led by a load of cool looking ninjas, and what it lacks in story it certainly makes up for in gameplay. Hotsuma is an agile little fellow with the ability to double jump, run on walls, wield a sword, throw shuriken, and unleash a powerful ninjutsu blast that can easily clear a room full of enemies or inflict severe damage on a boss. It's typical stuff for a ninja action title, but the way you string kills together is where Shinobi really shines. Each time you kill an enemy, you have a short window to kill another. Keep doing this and you'll chain together a combo which gives Hotsuma even more attack power. If you string together a kill combo with lots of smaller enemies and then finish it with a more powerful large enemy, then it's entirely possible to take that enemy down in a single hit. Not only that, but you'll also be treated to a really cool death animation where every enemy splits into two as Hotsuma sheaths his sword. It's in this combat where Shinobi really shines. It's a stylish and fluid system that looks amazing in practice and certainly rewards skillful play. The game is fairly linear and the stages often feel a bit too much like glorified corridors, but the stage design is interesting enough that it can reward some exploration. There are often secrets and hidden items found off the beaten path, and it takes some masterful platforming and wall running to be able to reach them. Unfortunately, the stage design does tend to fall down a little bit in the later stages. Wall running and air combat becomes a much larger focus later on, and there is a significant increase in pitfalls. Shinobi's checkpoint system is remarkably unforgiving as well, and a death can often mean it's right back to the start of the stage if you mess up. Thankfully, the stages aren't particularly long, so it's fairly straightforward to jump back in, but some of the more difficult bosses can also send you back to the start of the stage after a game over, which becomes incredibly aggravating if you've just managed to navigate a particularly tricky stage. Overall, Shinobi is one of Sega's more successful attempts at bringing one of their legacy franchises into 3D. It's an extremely cool looking game with flashy action and great controls. Pulling off a massive combo and traversing some tricky platforming makes you feel like the ninja master you're supposed to be, and you can't ask for more than that when it comes to a Shinobi game.